What? What? Whoa, where are we? This is not our usual spot. What happened? Wow, as you can see, I have a background now. Wow! I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. This took me a bit. Let me put on some music for us. We're gonna listen to some cool Minecraft jams. We're gonna sit here for a bit because I need to snack again. I am so hungry. I ate throughout the day, but for whatever reason, it just nothing I ate was enough. So I need to fill myself up before we continue with some more Minecraft. But yeah, how do you like my new background? Here, let me show it fully so you can see it. Wow, look at that. Oh, who drew it? Oh, well, I actually drew it myself. I'm not a background person, but I tried really hard to kind of make. I'm still not entirely happy with it, but I'm pretty content with what I have going on here. I think it shows off my personality a bit. Maybe if I feel inclined, maybe I can add a bit more details to it in the future. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Happy with the layout. It works for me. So yes, Arnold in the back. Yeah, look at him there. Look, he's right there with Kirby. Oh, I can't wait to play some Kirby in the future. Oh my god, that'd be so fun. But yes, even though technically he's deceased, he will live forever in that chair, and we still need to continue our Nuzlocke, you know. Don't forget about that. I'll still do that at some point. Probably not this week. I'm a very busy gal. I found some time today to play some Minecraft and stream. I missed streaming. I did miss it. It's been a while. But I'm happy to be here today. Yeah. Peeling my orange. I have some oranges as a snack. How was your guys' day? Hope it was alright. Oh, I was treated to some good news yesterday and today, and that made me so happy. Oh my gosh. Not this weekend, but I guess last weekend, I was not having it. I was really not having a good time. I could not muster any energy within me to do anything productive whatsoever. I was really in a state, and part of it was that I was freaking out about, like, oh my god, what the heck am I gonna do about this thing? And I don't know if, you know, if it's gonna work out or not, and it was really bugging me. But luckily, I got some good news, so hopefully, if everything goes well, I should be okay for the rest of my plans. And then about next month-ish, I am really hoping to plan some cooler things. I hope you like what I'm planning. Did a whole lot of nothing, just how I like it. Yeah. It for me, because I'm such a workaholic a bit, it's a bit hard for me to just not do anything. I did, however, start playing Persona 3 again, the original, because I bought it, I should play it. I started playing that, and I've been enjoying doing that, so now that's been kind of my filler game whenever I need to do something. But yeah, my hope for... I need to eat. My hope for next month is try to get some cooler things done. So I've been really wanting to do a karaoke stream, and I haven't been able to do that. But my hope is after next month, I'll be more able to do that, and then we can figure something out, and I can make a set list. And I can sing my favorite songs. Oh, that's gonna be great. Need to play the personas. Yeah. I think I only got into it last year? Maybe like, it was either last year or 2 years ago. I'm unsure. Probably 2 years ago by now. Really? That's crazy. I thought it was more recent. But yeah, I've been playing them out of order. I started with 5, and then I saw that the 3 and 4 were on sale, so I'm like, well, I guess I gotta get them now. And then I started 3, and I haven't started 4 yet, and I should probably wait until starting that. I do want to finish 3, and then I need to buy the remake, because I'm so jealous seeing everybody else playing it. I want to play it. Good orange. Oh yeah, what other games? Yeah, I do want to play Kirby, maybe. I love Kirby. It's like, it's technically like a kid game, but I still like it. Okay, it's a great game. I like the most recent ones they did. I can't for the life of me remember their names. I think Forgotten Land and the space one. Forget which one that was. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is my childhood favorite. Oh, I should play that. I have not played that. Let me look that up. Kirby. Amazing Mirror. Ooh, it's a Game Boy. Ooh. Oh. It's on the Switch too. I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that. Oh, it looks so cute. All the pixel art. Oh, it would be really fun to do some more collabs too. Oh, I really want to do a Monopoly stream. I've been getting back into playing Monopoly, unfortunately. But it's really fun to do with friends. I'd like to maybe try to stream that at one point. That'd be really fun. It's multiplayer, but I never had anyone to play with. Yeah, sometimes I find it hard to find people to play certain games that are multiplayer. But then again, I have the opposite problem. Sometimes I want to play with a friend, but then we would have no idea what to play. We're like, At least when we were younger, it was definitely harder to find like good multiplayer games. I think our default was just like Wizard 101, Free Realms, Club Penguin. Very, very childhood classics. Oh my god, speaking of Wizard 1, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've like been really wanting to play Wizard 101 again, which sucks because like it is not a good game to it for me at least. It feels like such a massive time commitment and a time waste. Because okay, I thought I didn't get that far in the game. I forgot that I beat Malistaire. Like I got to the end game and I realized that as I was watching like a Wizard 101 retrospective video, because obviously, but then I was like, wait, I remember this. I remember Dragonspire. Why did I think that I was stuck in Mushu for like my entire life? Like we got past that and then we moved on and then we beat Malistaire and I completely forgot about that. It just like, I don't know. But for whatever reason, I'm just like, I don't know, Wizard 101 sounds, tasty. Do it? Maybe, but I don't know. If I feel so inclined later, then maybe. Again, I also don't know who would want to play that with me. And Wizard 101's the kind of game where it kind of sucks to solo it, because sometimes it gets really, really hard. And like replaying the game over and over again to beat it's a whole debacle. I don't think I would play any different class, though. I think I would still be Death. That's the one I beat Malistaire with. And I still think Death is the best Wizard 101 class. At least it's my personal favorite. I still think Balance is weak sauce. I mean, I guess Life is pretty good. It's always good to do Wizard 101 and have like the person who's your opposite. Like if you're playing as Death, it would be good to partner up with a Life wizard. If you're with like Fire, maybe an Ice to go along with you. What's another one that's an opposite? What's the opposite of does Balance have an opposite? I don't know. Are Storm and Myth opposites? I don't think so. Something like that. Actually, I do want to know if Free Realms is ever getting rebooted. I have little hope. Free Realms was my childhood game. It like, I couldn't really describe it to you, but I guess in a way it was kind of like kid World of Warcraft, if that makes any sense. But I never like played the game genuinely. I just kind of faffed around like around the map and checking out people's houses, their plots. It still says sign up for beta, but like the beta has been out since 2020. It's been 4 years. Are they gonna do anything? I don't know. I don't think so. It's been so long. I genuinely doubt that it's gonna go anywhere. Cause like, I am the only person I know that has played Free Realms back in the day. Oh man. Never heard of it? Yeah. It was an interesting one. It's like, they had only like 2 races, I think? Yeah. They had a human and a fairy, and the fairies look way more fucked up than the humans, to be honest, so I feel like a lot of people just defaulted to human. Interesting. It's very like, oh, I guess like a way to describe it would probably be like World of Warcraft meets like childhood membership game meets what's that one Blizzard card game? It's not Ars Magica, is it? What's Ars Magica? Is that a Minecraft mod? I think it's a Minecraft mod. Hearthstone, yeah. It's like World of Warcraft meets Hearthstone. I think that's a good comparison. But like you would like do quests and stuff, and I don't know. Again, because I was like a poor kid, I didn't really feel inclined to ask anyone to buy me a membership in a game. Yeah, it was interesting. I'm curious if anyone's done a Free Realms retrospective. It did get shut down though, and I'm really sad about that. But that's what happens with membership games, man. It like, that's just inevitable. You like, how do you expect to keep up and constantly update a game and, you know, your only income and of doing that is like monthly memberships. It's like, why can't I just buy the game and be done with it? One purchase. Ay. It's fun while it lasted, though. For a kid me, it was all good. What is this? Oh, this is very good. Pretzel. If no one cares about it, it just dies and is forgotten. Yep. I mean, considering I'm the only person that knows about this game, or that I know of, yeah, it was inevitable. What other really old games were there? Toontown. Oh, I love Toontown. Again, didn't get that far because fucking membership, but that was really fun. I remember watching these like fan-made Toontown MVs. There was like one of Fireflies by Owl City. And there's a Toontown music video for it. Oh, I ate that shit up. It was really good. I watched a lot of fan music videos. That was kind of like what you would watch on YouTube before TikTok and kind of like Instagram edits as well. Like I watched there's this one like World of Warcraft dance compilation. I don't know why I got into that, but it was, I don't know, it sucks you in as a kid. Roblox. Oh, I definitely want to do, you know, one dress up Roblox game that's been getting popular. I want to try that. I'm genuinely curious. I really want to know, or I want to play it and see how it is. It's nothing I haven't done before when I played, you know, games like that. There was like a kind of similar thing in Royal High. Is Royal High still around? It should be, right? On Roblox. I'd play Royal High, and at the end of I don't know, something, there would be like a dance, and like people could vote you like prom king and queen. And again, it's also based off of like your appearance and stuff like that, and you can change it, so it was kind of similar. I do miss playing Roblox. Those days were fun. We play like those like Catalog Heaven worlds. Remember those? Where like you would get all of the like shop items on Roblox available to you on this one world. Like you couldn't take them anywhere outside, but you could pick whatever you wanted and then you fight to the death. And everyone was stronger than me. Because they would get really strong weapons and I'd be like, oh my god, I look so cute with this. Tycoon. See, I don't think I have the patience to be a Tycoon player. It's like menial tasks that are too similar to each other, and it takes a lot of repetition to get to places. That's really hard for me to do. I've been trying to play Supermarket Simulator on my downtime, and I'm really trying hard not to hit a wall with it, because the second that progress starts slowing down and it takes longer to get to your next achievement, that's when it gets really hard for me. I start losing attention and losing the will to keep going because I need that instant gratification. I need to know that I'm making it up in the world, you know? Because, like, in order to get a certain, like, unlockable, you have to go through days of shifts and making money and saving up. And that just takes forever, man. And me personally, as a workaholic who doesn't like the idea of spending more than 2 hours playing a game, it hurts. It really hurts. It really kills the momentum. Literally playing Satisfactory right now. I love menial tasks. I wish I could be you. I wish I could be happy with just, you know, grinding. I cannot sit down and do that for long periods of time. Okay. I'm still snacking, but I do want to get into the game. I'm itching to play. So let's leave my lovely room for a bit and head to over here. Yatta. Let me scooch you a bit first. There we go. Okay. Get it. There we go. Oh. Don't look at Which one is mine? Is it this one? From today? Is it this one? The gay. That's not mine. I don't own that one. But that's not to say... Oh yeah, I think this is mine. That's not to say I'm not any gayer. Couldn't be me. Okay, yeah. Oh, I should probably pull up my reference to actually know what I'm doing. Where the fuck was it? That one? Is it this one? Yeah! Okay. My building reference. Oh my god, there's no... no good place to put this. Maybe there. Scooch myself over. Nice! Oh, I'm so happy to be back. You don't even understand. Oh yeah, we got this ominous bottle. Oh, that'll come in handy. I'm curious how the... Okay, I think it's okay. Yes, sir. So we started building the fireplace area. But honestly, I wouldn't be amiss to just collecting more resources today. I'm gonna be real. I'm in a resource collecting mood. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I want to go look for a geode. Really a difficult task, but maybe we'll find one. I don't know. And even if we don't, we still need more resources anyways. Oh my god, where do I put this? I need you right now. I'm gonna move some things around. Shut up! Okay. Oh yeah, my my tools are not doing great. Oh, I can make more, but I should make armor first. First and foremost. Muy importante. Oh yeah, I couldn't get... Oh no, it works! Haha! I don't have to hide my beautiful skin. It just works. Should I make pants? I guess we can make a full set. Why not? Why not? I'll have to stick with some stone tools for the time being. Is it? Oh shit. Where did all my cobblestone go? Make some boots. Yay! Far more protected than last time. Oh yeah, and I got a crossbow. That'll come in handy shortly. Ooh, pumpkins. Can we make pumpkin pie? We need eggs for that, don't we? But we don't have that much. It would be beneficial to trap a chicken, I think. Or, not trap. It's definitely not trap. No, 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 no. Bring home. I should make food. I cannot keep one thing straight. On brand. Hire a chicken. Exactly. We need his work for us. Work for us. Oh, there's also a cow. There was a chicken, like, right here. Where'd he go? Chicken? Oh. Yeah, no wonder I can't run. Yep. Where's... Where? Where? There we go. Chicken! Chicken. What? What? Oh, I thought those were turtles. Those, I think that's just seaweed. Blind. Oh, chicken! Chicken! Macaw. Oh. Hello. I'm not a chicken. You're dead. Chicken! No! Come here! Remember when zombies dropped feathers? What the fuck was up with that? Do they still... I thought they still did that. Or maybe they swapped that out with, potatoes and carrots? Why did they drop feathers? Was that like their hair? Very feathery people. Get in here. Here you go. Make me eggs. Bring me egg. Only egg will sustain me. Where is a popular location for geodes to spawn? I don't know. Maybe we can go over there and see where that takes us. Really this. I don't have that much food on me, unfortunately, but I think we have to manage. Maybe if we can find an abandoned mineshaft, that would be good. Deep slate. Trying to find... What's a super cave? Is that just like a really big cave? That would be smart, though. You're more... open to seeing the rest. Yeah, biggest cave. Okay. Oh, big ass cave. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm biggest cave. Should definitely... Ooh. Yeah, oh my god. Jesus. Ooh, there's stuff over here. I think my favorite thing to do in Minecraft is just explore. Donkey! Hi, donkey. I don't have a saddle yet. But soon. Soon I will. It's such a nice little place. I really like it. Hey! What's up, Aster? It's going okay. Oh, horses, more horses. It's going better. We're doing alrighty. I'm gonna try to find a geode for our calcite needs. Do you need to mine calcite with an iron pickaxe? I didn't think about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Something happened besides your dog exploding? It was a very uneventful weekend for me. Very much in a rut, but I'm doing better. I have more stuff to look forward to. So I'm more motivated to do stuff. Otherwise, it's hard for me to feel motivated to do something if I know I'm stressing out about something in the near future. Then I'm like, well, what's the point of doing stuff? All I can think about is that. Oh, I also didn't mark my coordinates. Well, we're not too far, so I'll just do that now. How do I... 2? Okay, yeah. Write down in chat my coordinates. Write this down for me so I can reference that. Thank you. Oh, more raiders. Why are they following me? Fucking stalkers, man. Jeez. I do better. Stress really is a demotivator sometimes. Makes me shut down a bit as I'm trying to process everything. Yeah. Unfortunately. But I did get some good news, so it made me feel a bit more hopeful. So I'm like, yes. We can do it. Maybe down here? That's water. Should I get more coal? It's not a huge priority right now. Keep up with the hopes. Yeah. I don't give up. I keep going. Can I get one fucking cave entrance that's not like patooey? Patooey! Ding ding dong. Ding my dong. Schling my schlong. Dong. Ring. bong. Ding my bong. Beautiful lyrics. Thank you. I made that up like, I don't know, a year ago, and I haven't stopped since. Greedy dongle lord. Yeah. Bring my dong. Ding my dong, schling my schlong. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I forgot to bring a bed. Hey, guys! I have a question for you. Would you like to be my bed? Just cut the notification, YouTube sucks. It's okay. That's why you check Twitter. Don't use Twitter for anything else besides checking for stuff. Don't ever look at other stuff ever, please. I feel like Twitter has been, like, genuinely been a negative part of my life. But the thing is, with, like, certain social media apps that have, like, a lot of negative consequences to them when you use them, like, for me, I usually I go through them one at a time. So, for when I was younger, it was Instagram. Took up a big chunk of my attention and worry. And then I stopped going on it, and then I switched to TikTok, unfortunately. And then I stopped using that, and now I'm switched to Twitter. So, technically, it's not been like, oh, I just keep adding new social medias to make myself feel bad. I've just been in the same state, but just swapped on what platform I'm on. And it's all the same. It all functions the same. It all does the same awful shit to you. But yeah, if you did miss the first 30 minutes of the stream, you missed a big surprise, but don't worry, because I think I'll go back to it probably at the end of stream if you can stick around, and if not, then you can always rewatch the VOD and see what Springle I had. What did I have for you? Might be good to kill more sheep. Not because I want to or anything. No. It would be good for the food. Oh, this is a good cave to go down. We'll do that. Agree with you there. Social media capturing attention, sometimes kind of predatory as well. I deleted Instagram off my phone for the reason that was a distraction. Yeah, I need to really cut down my my usage on Twitter. I just, like, the thing with Twitter is that, like, I just like going on it to see fan art and to catch up with people that I want to, like, know what's going on with them. Like my Oshis. But then, you know, you can't just have that. You also have to have the fucking awful shit mixed into there, which sucks. And I try moderating it, and I try, like, hiding the stuff that I don't want to see. But it's still tough, man. It's still tough. But it would be good to limit my time on there. Because I feel like I spent way too much time just scrolling. It's shite. Only use Twitter for art and following streamers. Yeah, same. Twitter only check for friends and people I specifically follow. I don't check my For You page. I should stop checking my For You page. That's a good idea. But again, it's like the thing of, like, I wanna see cool art, you know? And I mean, I guess I can see it when the people I follow repost it, but what if they don't repost it? There's so much stuff that they don't repost, you know? I don't know. I wish there was an even better way to curate your For You page so that you just don't get awful shit constantly. Twitter where the most productive conversations happen. God, I really do not like the discussions that are made on Twitter whatsoever. It's just like, I tend to operate under the... That's not enough for a pickaxe. I tend to operate under the assumption of like, who cares, you know? Who genuinely cares about what you're saying? I sometimes catch myself being like, oh, it would be cool if I tweeted this, and it's like, I don't know, some random fucking thing during the day that happened to me or whatever, and I'm like, who gives a shit? What does it do to someone else's life to know that, oh, when I took a shit today, it wasn't like stomach churningly painful today, you know, taking great strides. Like, who cares? Why do they need to know that? It's too much information. I think the problem with a lot of social media is just the problem of TMI. Too much fucking information, and it's all pointless, and it's all stupid, and you don't need to know it. Needless information. It's just like, it's too much for one brain to handle. I cannot. I already have enough going on to worry about. Why do I need to worry about other people's shit? And by that, of course, I mean other people's shit that is inconsequential to the grander meaning of life. It's perfectly fine as well. You just gotta manage your time and what you want to see on the app. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of effort. I hear ya with wanting to see cool art. Love seeing Xenoblade 2 art, for example, because it's my favorite game, but I also make sure not to go into the rabbit hole of looking into art. Yeah. It's, I don't have torches. Wow. Alright. It's a real... I don't know. It's just tough out there. Why is it green? Why does the coal look green? I care. I appreciate you taking so much care into my daily shit routine. You know, if you care that much, maybe I should actually start tweeting my shits. That'd be fun, right? That'd be a fun thing to do. Today was, it's pretty small and soft. You're welcome. Also, one of my friends is asking what shaders you're using. Was coding on the side stream. What? My shaders? That's not it. That's not it. You can look, you wanna look at my resource pack? Where the fuck is it? What? Shaders, right there. I'm blind. Bliss! I've used these before, but I think, honestly, this might be my favorite. It is so pretty. It is lovely. Oh my god. It's so nice. Wow, I just, like, barely touched the escape key in it. Alright. Seeing the stream through my screen. Wow! Oh my god, hi! Hi, friend! How's it going? How are your shits? That's our, what is it called? Orientation. You have to announce your bowel movements. Don't be shy. Appreciate you sharing what shader's using. Yeah, of course. I like sharing the good shit. Die! many zombies. Aye. Jesus. Go away! Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. God fucking damn it. Why did I get stuck down here? My torch! This is a good cave. Good cave to get stuck into. A lot of resources. Okay, let's get this iron. My friend said his craps are very brown. Really? Proof? No. No, 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 no. Do not tweet me pictures of your shit. Thank you. Is gold? What color are your shits? Mine are blue. Like a Smurf. Do Smurfs shit blue? What do you think? Are they like that one song? Blue inside and outside, blue his house with the blue little window. Do you think his shits are also blue? I don't know about that. Well, you clearly haven't seen it for yourself. How would you know? How good of a friend are you? Do you check in on your friend's shits? Hmm? Do you send updates? Yo! It's like slightly green now. What does that mean? Is there like fortune telling, but with shit? You know how like they do palm readings? Do you think they do shit readings? Like maybe the size determines how wealthy you're gonna be. Try not to think about Smurf biology. Why not? You should educate yourself, all right? Don't stay ignorant. Finally, iron. Once again. Honestly though, stone axe is not that bad. My shits are like the death tarot card. Oh, that's brilliant. Hypocritical for me to say, but I don't think we need to have something to say for everything all the time. I don't know. I don't know. Real. I've finished my pretzies. They're pretty good. Is that gold? Yeah, it's gold. Crazy I found gold this early. Also, what you said earlier about who cares regarding tweets and all that. If I ever tweet, I'd like to see it from a different perspective. I share what I want to share because it just popped up in my mind. I get that too, but I used to do that before on Instagram, where I would just like on my stories, I would do that. I would just share what was on my mind at the time. But the thing with that is that it's like sometimes some things just don't need to be shared, you know? Like some things should just be kept in your head. Not necessarily that they're bad, like what you think, but it's just like when you like put certain thoughts out there, you're kind of placing an importance on them, I guess. And when you do that, it kind of makes things seem more important than they are, if that makes any sense. That there's more stake, I guess, in what you say. But generally, there's just a lot of things in life that really don't need to be looked into that much, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense, what I'm saying. But yeah. Pooped up in your mind. Yeah, thank you. I'm not great at coming up with puns, so I'm glad that you can carry my weight. It's nice if someone cared about what I said, but if no one says anything, it's not a be-all, end-all scenario. At the end of the day, I'm just speaking my mind for my own sake. And I guess, like, getting your words out there to, like, I guess anyone, like, I can see that. But you want to be careful of the fine line between sharing your thoughts on the internet and then making the internet your diary. Not saying that you do that, but there's a very thin line between those two, and I've seen many people cross that line, you know, to their own detriment, where it does not, yeah, die, or it does not help them in the slightest. The last thing you want to do is treat the internet like your diary, because you, as a person, your thoughts should be allowed to be private to you, you know? Like, that is your... It is a point of comfort for us to be able to have our own thoughts and to have stuff that is personal to ourselves. And when you start bringing that out to the public and making more of your personal thoughts more public, it comes at a detriment to you. I don't know necessarily what the specific consequences of that will be, but I do know that it does hurt to... Is that diamonds? Already? Damn, okay. I've just been rambling. But I do know that it is very important for one's well-being to have those thoughts and then just let them go, you know? When you put them on the internet, you are documenting everything that you think, you know? I know there's some people that are like, oh, but it's good to, like, document and to keep, you know? But for me personally, I like the idea of just letting stuff go, you know? Not dwelling on the past too much. As me, who dwells on the past a lot, has a lot of anxiety with that and stuff. For me, it feels good to just let stuff go. To let thoughts go. Let, some memories go. You know, at least that's what I think. It can be fun just to yap. Twitter needs to go back to yapping form. You know, yapping is fine. Talking about stuff that you enjoy and, you know, general, like, dialogue and banter is totally fine. Oh my god, diamonds! So early. I'm so lucky. Yeah, luck. Yeah, I'm a lucky girl. Yeah, you're a lucky girl. Yeah, we're so lucky. Luck, 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 luck. Diamonds aren't that rare anymore? Alright, shut up. It's one thing. Redstone would be a good idea to have too. Oh! Totally right on that. You have to use your own judgment on what you should share and what you should keep private. Yeah. As long as you have, you know, the majority, or you know, like, what is, like, good for you to share and stuff. Because also, you gotta also prioritize your own safety and privacy. Because again, the internet is not a safe place. It's really not. And the more information you put out there, that's the more information that other people and strangers have on you that they can use against you if they so choose, you know? So you want to keep yourself safe too. Even, like small things that you think are insequential, like, oh, you're just talking about what's your favorite candy or whatever, you know? Like, people can find ways to, you know, use that information against you, so you just have to be careful. Prioritize your privacy and don't be too trusting of you know, who you talk with on the internet, because you don't know them. They don't know you. You have to, you know, be optimistic and kind, but always have that level of caution in the back of your head. One thing for sure is privacy. Yep, is paramount on social media. You don't want to reveal too much about yourself. That would dox yourself. Yeah. I want to keep as much private of myself as I can for my own privacy, and I think that should go for everyone, really. The thing is, if you want to vent or share your personal thoughts, it would generally be kept in personal notebook or in a notepad app, or if you need someone to talk to about it. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of, oh my god, do not, like, vent on the internet. Oh my god, please do not do that. That is, like, the worst fucking thing you can do on the internet. Do not vent, and do not, like, share personal thoughts and experiences like that. It just, you know, I really, really hate that. That was, like, a thing with, like, Finstas, if you like remember that, where like people would have their own Instagram to vent about their issues and stuff. I would say that like I knew people in like high school who would do that, and even back then in high school I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you venting on the internet about these really personal stuff? It's a private account, but nothing on the internet is private. That shit is still logged and it can still be accessed. And like, who's to say that like someone that you don't want to see that stuff gets access to it somehow, you know? That's really bad. Don't do that. Also, it's just like, there's a lot like that I would write in a diary that I wouldn't personally want like the public to know or read that, because it's like when you're that vulnerable and you're sharing those like deeper thoughts that could be a bit more embarrassing, it's like I don't want people to like read that, because what if later down the line, you know, say I had a bad experience with something and then later I learn and grow from that, and I, you know, like better myself and I know how to better adjust myself to whatever the experience was previously. It's like, then I don't have to go through like a bunch of strangers having to like look back on that and then judge me and make fun of me for that, you know? It's like, with something personal like that, it's like mad embarrassing, and just like you're setting yourself up for public ridicule when that happens. And I don't think people should like ridicule people for certain things, but when it comes to the internet and what they care about, I don't think that they really care that much about hurting people's feelings, to be honest. The general sentiment on the internet is, you know, whatever's the first thing on your mind, just post that, which is not great, but yeah, it's definitely better to have just a trusted friend to confide in, or a professional to be able to talk through stuff with. Definitely not, don't post stuff online, please do not. I think what you're saying makes too much sense. We all know better, but just can't let go of it. I think if you genuinely care about your personal well-being and want to do good for yourself, I think it is in your best interest to practice healthy mindsets and healthy behaviors. I know it can be tough for people that, you know, I know a lot of people that have the issue of self-worth and valuing themselves enough to want to take care of themselves, you know? It's hard to take care of yourself if you genuinely like could not care whether or not you do good the next day or not. But it is a very important thing to take care of yourself and put yourself in a good position and set yourself up for success. You know, it's very much not a good sentiment or mindset to be in where you're self-sabotaging. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't assume that you're, I don't know, don't assume that you're not good enough for something, or that you, oh, I don't deserve this because of X and Y, you know. It's try to steer clear from that as much as possible, because I think that is the the mindset that you want to avoid the most. Because, you know, bad things happen to everyone, I think, to different levels and degrees. But the worst thing that can happen to you is, well, outside of genuinely horrible things happening to you, of course, but the worst thing that you could do for yourself is to not give yourself certain opportunities or happiness in life because you think that you genuinely don't deserve it. Because you do deserve it, regardless of how you see yourself. You know, you really have to, you know, work through a lot of self-doubt, and it's really, really hard. It's really difficult to do that. But there are ways to manage it to a degree. Stories about the lengths people go to stalk idols and celebrities target. Oh. Oh, I'll definitely get back to that. Let me put a pin in that. I definitely want to talk about that too. I get you really well. Even if it's something that happened to me that affected me personally and I have to talk to a professor or employer about it. Make sure to privatize people or certain events and only talk to a, yeah, for sure. Talk about real ass shit on, yeah, I love doing that. I love getting deep. It's one of my favorite topics or general themes. I like deep talk. Oh no. There's no need for certain people outside the people you trust and are very close with to know your details. Absolutely. But yeah, the freaking stalking idols and stuff. I really, really, really hate stalkers and people who just cannot for the life of them understand boundaries and take it to extremes. Part of me wants to be like, well, in order to do certain things like that, you kind of need a lot of help. You need a lot of assistance mentally, for sure. You definitely have to be in a certain state to do certain things like that make you think that it's okay to do stuff like that, to stalk someone. So on one hand, I don't want to say, oh, I have diamonds. I don't want to say like to be empathetic to them, because I'm not. I don't feel empathy towards stalkers or people that don't understand boundaries and stuff like that. But I do understand why stuff like that can happen. But it really grinds my gears when I see people not understanding the boundary that is set between like an idol and just a viewer, you know? A consumer, I guess. It, like, it's a sad, it's not sad though, it's just the reality that, you know, you can't be friends with your idols. You just can't. You can't. Like, even frankly to say, you'll probably most likely never be friends with them, and you have to like be in that mindset from the get-go that, you know, I like this person and they're very cool, but they are not my friend. They don't know me, and you know, whatever interactions that we have are at a certain level that will not be crossed, you know? And that's where that has to be. Oh, squid. Nice. And for people that have a hard time understanding that, it pisses me off. Or was that iron? Because no matter... Oh my god, damn, more diamonds. Oh, wow. We're rich. Diamonds everywhere. You can't disillusion yourself that you're close with someone that you only watch on streams. Yeah, exactly. It's very much disillusion. Delusion. It really is. It's like, it's fine and normal to be like, this person is cool, and you know, I can definitely see them as being the type of person that I would like to be friends with, and that would be nice, but I know that it can't happen, and I just move on with my life and enjoy the friends that I do have that are in my life, you know? Can we go deeper? Maybe? But it genuinely pisses me off when they go to the full lengths of harassment. Nothing bothers me more than, like, quote-unquote fans that don't want their idol to, like, date people or to be in a relationship with somebody else, or to, not even that, just be friendly with people of like a different gender. Like that's some crazy and wild thing and they're just not allowed to interact. Oh, that really bothers me. I cannot with that. It's just like, who the fuck are you? Why are you telling this, like, person that you've never met what they can and can't do and who they're, like, who they are allowed to talk to and who they're not allowed to talk to? Like, what the fuck are you? Explain. My goodness. Whenever a HoloLive girl interacts with HoloStars, it's a huge controversy messed up. And I love both sides of them. I love HoloLive and I love HoloStars. And I love seeing them interact with each other. It's like my favorite thing. Hi. It makes no sense to me why it's such a massive thing, you know? It's like, bro, why? I hate that, that, like, mentality when it comes to, like, idols. That, oh, and there's the argument of like, oh, well, that's their job. That's part of their job, is that they have to seem available and open for their fans. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I like this person for the stuff that they're making, not because I want to date them. I don't like, I can think they're cool and that they, you know, oh wow, they look cool and I like their vibe and stuff and this and that. But I don't like them because I want to date them. It's like there can be, I guess, this like subsection of like wish fulfillment. Like I know that there is a thing like that where like a idol, like that's the whole thing with hosts, right? That they pretend that you know, they're giving you a like a kind of dating experience and that, but like idols are not hosts. That's its own thing entirely. Also, it's hosts and stuff is a bit predatory, but we won't get into that. That's a whole thing in of itself. But like that's one thing. Idols are not hosts, okay? Jesus. We need to get rid of the idea that, well, it's, as an idol, it's their job that they need to do crazy ass shit and live restricted lives for the sake of their fans and hurt themselves in the process. Why? Why? Is that not torture? Are we not describing torture? My God. Where's the humanity? A lot of ore here, which is good. Oh my God, we have so much ore. Still no geode though. I mean, I'm not expecting to even find one geode, to be honest. Wood. Would you? Would you? Would? I would. Would you? Would? Would? I would. Should throw this away. Ugh. No, that's my regular pickaxe. Wait, what? Huh? What? What? My pickaxe. What happened? What? Where'd it go? My freaking pickaxe just disappeared. What the heck, game? What the frick frack? Ghost pickaxe. What the fuck? What a waste of iron. Why? Oh, there it is. God damn it. I just wanted to throw this one away. So I have space. Don't need tough. Block of raw iron. Should probably do that. Save inventory. They see them as little dolls for us to ogle at. Yeah, I'm just, The pure mindset that you think you can date a person you only watch them streaming is sickening. Everyone has their own lives off their screen, and what you've seen them on stream is very surface level. Exactly. Like, you don't know them. You only see them as a streaming personality. And you don't, you know, that's it. You cannot base any deeper meaning from that. Throw away the dank. What seeds? No! I like my seeds, in fact. Fine. When were they there? Were they there the whole time? Ding bong, ding. Ding. Bong. I still think we need freaking inventory updates. Why are we still behind? It's just like minimum wage. With the amount of inventory space, it stays the same, but the prices keep going up. Still haven't added the bundle. That's upset. Did they really not add it in 1.20? I thought they did. It's been like 3 years. Oh my god. Also, is the bundle really their best idea? We've had backpack mods for like over a decade. Can you not just add a backpack? You like did it with a shulker, but a shulker's a block. You can't like make an inventory upgrade. I feel like people would really appreciate an inventory upgrade. Like, what would be the downside to that? Explain to me. With people online, I think the main problem is thinking that what we have to say is more important than it actually is. That I know what's best for people, I'm a douchebag. Yeah, yeah. I think the best thing to think about, you know, in kind of any situation is you want to first ask yourself, like, why, you know? You see something that you're just like, I don't know about that. You should ask yourself, okay, why is this person saying this? And then you want to think about, like, other factors in the situation. I'm trying to think of like an example to use. Like, okay, let's say you see a tweet about this person. Oh, I think this is a good example. Totally not because I saw this on Twitter or anything. Where like there's a bunch of creepers there. What the fuck? What? Why? There's two. What are they doing? Okay. You see a person tweeting like, so this artist I commissioned sent me the final image, but I wasn't happy with it, and oops, I fell. And I was going to ask them for a revision, but then they just said, you know, that's not in my terms of service. And then they ended the commission and they charged me, and I didn't get the thing that I wanted. And then you might read it and you're like, oh my god, that's awful. Frick this person, right? What a bad commissioner. And so you go on with your day thinking like, wow, that was a really shit situation and they suck for doing that. And then later you see a tweet of the opposite side of the conversation now, where they say, or someone's explaining like, so the person that commissioned the artist, the artist that was drawing it had set them various different revisions and sketches and concept art for the commission, and it seemed like the artist didn't know what they wanted. It, you know, they had already gone through a bunch of different things, and then it seemed like they waited until the last minute to tell the commissioner that they didn't like what the outcome was. And so now you're like, oh my god, the person that commissioned that person is terrible. Why would they do that? They suck. They clearly didn't know what they wanted, blah, 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 blah. And once again, you could go on with your day being like, oh, well, clearly this person's in the wrong. It was, like, you know, they should have done this, you know, and that. But I think ultimately, the best way to think about a situation like this is, well, what is the issue? The issue is two people didn't communicate with each other clearly enough. And I think when you really boil that entire thing down to just that, I think you can make a better judgment on those two people then, right? Because then it's not, oh my god, this person is terrible for, I don't know, charging this person and not giving them the commission that they wanted in the end, or this person's terrible because they were wasting this artist's time because they didn't know what they wanted. Well, now instead of that, it's two people who had trouble communicating, and they both were clearly frustrated with what happened, you know? And so they should probably try to come to an agreement with something, you know? That, to me at least, seems the more beneficial stance to take. Not pointing fingers on one side and seeing the entire situation in its entirety and judging it based off of that. And also, you know, even with that, we still don't have complete and full context. We haven't seen their entire conversation. We don't know who these people are as people. You know, there's still way too much that we don't know. And so it's so much easier to not make grandiose statements about people or the, you know, full judgments on them based off of one thing we've seen. I feel like this should be more common knowledge, but you'd be surprised how difficult this is for people to grasp. Or at least for, difficult for people to know on the first, like, get-go. It's a thing people need to learn, and it's also something that on the internet, people just don't really follow. They read the first thing that they read, and then they make a judgment right up, like on the top of their head, and that's it. And then they move on. Which is unfortunate. That's also why I'm just so sick of reading stuff on Twitter, because it's like, what am I getting out of this? Like, I read this thing that happened between these two people that I don't know, that, you know, this situation I'm not a part of. This is not like a thing I'm dealing with. Like, why do I need to know the affairs of these two people who, like, it should be between them, you know? Crazy. I don't know why they do that. Yeah. But I'm never wrong when a situation arises. Yeah, surely. I'm always the right one. The right opinion. Publicly talking about stuff that would be talked about in a conversation between the involved individuals. Yeah. Oh, almost fell again. It's like, I've done commissions in the past too. I've had, you know, certain interesting things that have happened. I've been stiffed before, you know. But the last thing I want to be like my instinct is for something bad to happen to me or something kind of shitty to happen to me, and then the first thing I do is go on Twitter and complain about it. That seems... I don't know how I feel about that. It seems a bit tone deaf, don't you think? I can understand, like, you know, sometimes, like, with certain, I don't know, maybe like a product or something or a service, if you complain about it on Twitter, and if it's something that genuinely did bad happen, that more eyes are on it, and then attention is brought to it, and then it's more quicker to fix, right? But where's the line between that being a genuine help and then you, like, just ended up complaining on Twitter, and instead of the problem being fixed, it just made a lot of people angry for no reason. For a thing that they probably don't need to be angry at. Yeah. Madness. You know what I dislike more? The replies I see of people calling for a witch hunt on the person, telling the poster to reveal that I hate that too! Oh my god! I hate that! I hate when I read replies because I'm like, oh, let's see what people think of this situation, and then it's people like being vicious! Sometimes even more than the original poster. And I'm like, oh my god, relax! Jesus! It's not that crazy! You're blowing it up way too much. Yeah, all that happens and you think to yourself, what am I doing with my life? Why? That's not even to mention, like, rumors, you know? It's like, what can you really tell is a rumor and what's not a rumor online, you know? The way that people paint rumors, they really try their hardest to make it sound like, no, this is real. This is a fact. This is a thing that's happening. It's a thing that's happened. It, like... That's what's so, like, evil about rumors. You can never tell, like, what is truth and what is just straight up lies. Because the way that rumors work, it's just like the perfect manipulation of anything. You can twist whatever rumor to become like something that people believe in. Just so deadly. Just don't lie. It's a good thing to not do. Just don't lie. I don't like the idea of like, well, sometimes it's good to lie. Okay, I do think that in certain circumstances that it is okay for you to lie if the person that you're lying to themselves is, say for example, is manipulating you, is treating you like shit, is, you know, borderline like straight up abusing you, you know, you need to get away from them. In order to do that, you need to lie. Absolutely valid reason to lie, right? But when it comes to like a situation like oh, I just didn't want to hurt the other person's feelings. Oh my god, that is like the most bullshit ass excuse ever. No. What's hitting me? What's hitting me? Skeleton? Yeah, okay. Never ever lie to somebody because you're trying to protect their feelings. No! You are hurting them because you're lying to them. Nobody feels good being lied to, and honestly, probably coming out with the truth from the get-go would hurt a lot less than you just lying to them, you know? I feel like being a truthful and, what's the word? Not authentic. I guess authentic could work. A genuine. Being a genuine person and, you know, being as truthful as you can be, I think is a very good way to live. Not for the sake of other people, but for the sake of yourself, you know? It's like, certain people can think certain things of you based on the truth that you tell them. But if you live a genuine life to yourself and a truthful life to yourself, that's just all around better for you to deal with and manage. gaslights you. I just don't want to hurt your feeling. In a way, it could definitely be, you know, turned into gaslighting. I mean, part of gaslighting is just lying. You just lie to the person. You're so sensible, yet you became a YouTuber. How? Okay, funny you bring that up. I was actually thinking about this, like a few days ago. I was thinking about, like, because I was like, wow, there's a lot of interesting YouTube personalities out there. And I think that the reason why is because it's kind of what the job description is, you know? Part of making content on YouTube is it's kind of the same thing that happens with politicians. And the thing with politicians is that people that want to be in power, the people that get into power, they have certain ways of doing that. And a lot of those ways might not be moral, you know? Because if like, when you do more crazy things in order to get power, that's like, you see results from that, you know? It's not right, but that's kind of what happens in places of power. The people that want power will do the craziest shit to get it. And then when they have that power, because they're already mad enough to do bad stuff, they just do worse stuff, you know? And so that kind of thing also happens with YouTube, you know? There's a certain, you know, type of people that they see the benefits and the perks of being, I don't know, famous on YouTube, and they want that. They're like, oh my god, I want that fame and that bag. I'm gonna get that bag. And so, because they already don't care about who they hurt and the people that they step on, like, of course they're like shitty people. There's a lot of shitty people on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of like good creators on YouTube, but there's also a lot of bad actors, you know? And I was thinking about, like, you know, my own, like, philosophy, I guess, in terms of making content on YouTube and streaming. And I was thinking, like, for someone like me who doesn't like using really manipulative and, like, popular tactics that you see on YouTube, like, oh, like, clickbaiting and, like, making the thumbnail really fucked up and weird because that's how people click on it or whatever, and making kind of vapid and uninteresting content, you know? It's all just like a lot of gossip, you know? I don't, that's not for me. That's really not, I've never really been into that. What am I doing? What was I doing? I've never been into that style. It's just not for me. I can't, within myself, like, bring myself to just, I can't act like somebody I'm not. I can't. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. But in terms of YouTube success, you know, there's definitely the side of like, well, you don't play by the rules of YouTube, then you're not gonna reap the benefits of that then. But I don't think that anything is really worth that. I don't think whatever, like, high success or fame that YouTube would give me is worth sacrificing my own self over that. And it's also not worth hurting other people or myself, you know? And also, I just don't give a fuck about, like, making a lot of money. I think, like, you can have all of the money in the world, and that doesn't make a fucking difference at all. Makes no difference in your life whatsoever. Okay, I don't need that. Like, I don't... The last thing I want to do is just work to make money, and that's it. That seems like such a depressing life, to be honest. Like, what's the point? The kind of life that I want to live, I would want to live a life where I just prioritize the people that are in my life. Like, you know what? What's important to me is just spending time with people I love and care about, and making stuff that I enjoy, and that's it. And that's nothing else really matters after that. So yeah, it is very interesting that a person like me would want to be a streamer. As kind of, that sounds very egotistical, which I don't mean it to be. But I mean, a lot of the, you know, the streamers that I see and watch, they have that kind of, like, content and grind set mentality. And I just could not be fucked to even, entertain that in the slightest. I can't. That seems so shitty. You see what they talk about, and you see how much it's, like, it hinders them and it diminishes their happiness when they just pour 100% of their life into YouTube and streaming. And you know what? I hear that and I'm like, okay, I won't do what you're doing then. I'll do something else. I'll take a better approach. Hate when people say there are no benefits to being a good person. Oh, that also grinds my gears. It's like, well, clearly you're a shitty person then, if that's what you think. If you think that you like have to take advantage of people and be mean to people in order to get somewhere in life, you clearly have the wrong, like, mentality. Like, for real. It is, you genuinely feel better and feel like you have a better purpose in life when you do good things for people just because you can. Or if you just act like a genuine good person. It really does a lot. It does way more than, you know, stepping on people. Because the thing with manipulating people and taking advantage of people and hurting them, you only make yourself more miserable. Genuinely. I've never seen, like, a person who acts that way who isn't miserable with themselves, who isn't just unhappy with themselves. Because what fulfillment are you getting in life from knowing that you're a bad person? I don't think anybody genuinely wants to be a bad person. There's kind of this innate part of us that feels bad when we do damage. We don't like the hurting stuff, you know? It's just that certain... You can grow up in a specific experience where that's not necessarily a priority, and maybe it's more so survival is the priority. And that's not a bad thing on its own. Oh my god, he's scared. Oh, what was I saying? That's not a bad thing on its own. But you really have to get out of that eventually. That's not the end game. What did I need? Oh, I was gonna... make clumps of iron. Saving inventory. For real, for real. I like to think that the system isn't completely screwed up because I was recommended to you. That's a good way of thinking about it. Like, I don't think that, like, the entire platform is bad people, of course. There's definitely good people. I know, a few creators that I think are really genuinely awesome people. And that are very good at their jobs, too. Like, I'm a big fan of Call Me Kevin. I love Call Me Kevin. He's been around for a really long time. Since I was, like, I was very young. And he's, like, definitely a good example of, like, just a good person. And... oh, hello. No, don't explode. Oi. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. He's just a really good guy. And Anna Chess as well. Just like this really super sweet, lovely person. Just an absolute ray of sunshine. And, you know, just happens to... I say that as like, as if it's unfortunate. She just unfortunately also happens to be a YouTuber. No. Like, I'm glad she's in the space so that she can, you know, be one of those people that, you know, is not just like clearly using YouTube as a way to get fame and money. Just a person that likes doing it because they genuinely enjoy it. Life isn't a zero-sum game. I'm not a very pessimistic person. I think having a pessimistic outlook on life is... ah, yeah! My god. It's not beneficial towards you. I know some people try to spin it as like, oh, well, it's not pessimism, it's being realistic. But... like, you're gonna hit a wall of realism. Like, you realize that, right? Like, if you stay realistic your whole life, then when are you ever gonna achieve any dreams or goals? You know? Or wishes? Or make change? How are you gonna change anything if you're just constantly realistic about stuff in your life? You're just like, oh, well, I could do this thing to improve my health, but what's the point when, you know, it doesn't matter all that much. It's like, okay, but then, like, what's the point of living, you know? What's the point of doing anything if you don't try? Like, another one of your dogs. No! They're not my dogs. They're fake dogs. Fake doggos. What? Okay. What was I saying? What example was I gonna come up with? I was gonna come up with an example. Oh, yeah. For me personally, like, I was having trouble for a while about feeling like anything or all of, like, the hobbies and stuff that I like work towards, like drawing and writing and other stuff like that, a lot of creative stuff. I was feeling like, you know, man, I do all this stuff because I enjoy it, but I wanted to make something more than that. Oh my god. Wow, there's a lot of iron here. Oh my god. I was like, I want to do more, you know? I want to feel like I'm actually making stuff happen. But for a while, you know, there wasn't anything crazy. A lot of diamonds, oh my gosh. Anything crazy going on for me. And I felt like, man, what is the point of me drawing if, like, no one really sees it and I'm just drawing for me? Even though drawing for yourself is a good thing, it's not like a bad thing. But I clearly wanted to do more with my work, but I just, you know, there wasn't anything really going for me. And so it was hard to find motivation to keep going. And I was just like, well, you know, that's just how it is. But, the thing that helped me grow and break out of that and actually helped start the work on stuff and do more stuff was, just, talking to new people. Surprisingly, as someone who is super shy, someone who is very shy and introverted, I have a hard time with, like, hitting up new people that I think are interesting and that I want to work with. Because, you know, I just assume, like, well, they're clearly a more professional artist than me, and they know what they're doing more, and they have a, you know, a longer portfolio and this and that, and whatever excuse. But it really took just being pushed and encouraged to reach out that, like, that was the stepping stone to doing bigger things. Like, that's all I needed. I just needed someone to tell me, like, why don't you message this person? Oh, well, you know, because okay, but what do you have to lose? Like, the worst they can say is no or ghost you, you know? And that just gave me the encouragement I needed to just be like, okay, well, I'll message them. And then that was it. That's all it took. It was just messaging a few people, you know, collaborating and stuff, and now I'm doing a lot more than I thought I would, like, than I ever thought I would. And I'm really happy to be doing this stuff, because it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I'm actually working towards something. Actually making a finished product, and it's not just all constant drafts and OCs in my basement, you know? Actually doing something. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel very happy. And if I had stayed with the, you know, the quote-unquote realistic mindset of, well, you know, realistically, this person probably doesn't want to speak to me or cares that much or isn't interested in working with me and whatever. If I thought that, I would have never gone to the place where I'm at now. And even now, there's still a lot more that I can do. I've only just started, for sure. But yeah, you just gotta have that optimism and the passion and the want. You just gotta want to do more. I feel like creepers have a flaky texture. Yeah, I guess they do. It's just that, like, they look fermented. I don't know how else to describe that. hear you. I want to feel impact. Oh, you want to feel impact from your work. Felt something similar when it came to writing. Wanted it to be seen, wanted my writing to be recognized, wanted someone to comment on it. Yeah. I feel like a good... I left my crafting table, great. A good thing to do for yourself would be to... If you sense like any sort of like, this might be an opportunity for someone to see my work, and you know, who knows, maybe they'll like it and wanna, you know, poke my brain a bit, or maybe they know somebody. I think the biggest part about getting your work out there is you really gotta just communicate with people. Just talk about it. Just show your work, talk about it, get it out there. And by get it out there, I don't mean, you know, just posting on social media, because honestly, I feel like just only posting your work, I still think you should do it, but only posting your work and just expecting people to come to you, that's like not super duper likely. Because 9 times out of 10, they probably think the same thing as you. They assume that people don't want to talk to them about their work, and so they don't contact people either. So you kind of have to break that mold a bit if you want there to be any progress. Oh my god! Yay! We did it! Oh my god, I genuinely did not think I would find it in this stream. Oh, I'm so happy. I legit thought it would take us forever to find a geo, but oh my god. Yay! Screenshot that. Bo Burnham said, if you can live your life without an audience, you should do it. I believe that, but I still want to be a YouTube animator. It feels selfish to do it to be seen. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being selfish to an extent. I feel like definitely a good outlook to have is, yeah, just, you know, put your work out there just because you did it, you made it, like, there it is. Have it as a place to save all your work, you know? Because even if people don't come to see it themselves, it's a place for you to send other people to, you know? If someone's like, oh, you animate, can I see your animation? You'd be like, yeah, and you just link them your YouTube. And then there it is. All of it's just there for people to look at. And you never know, you know? But even if, you know, the end goal isn't necessarily for, you know, a large audience to see it, like, just do it for yourself too. Just make stuff because you're happy to do it. It makes you feel good. As long as it makes you, again, very cliche, but as long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how many people look at it. Or it doesn't even matter what people think about it. It matters what you think about it. I don't do writing as much anymore, but I occasionally do personal poems. And what helped me out was that it felt like I was writing to convey something I'm feeling, even if it's metaphorical. Yeah. I also very much just completely drifted away from writing. Man, I used to like writing a lot, but I kind of just felt down on it because I'm like, I don't know if I can develop my writing skills at the same capacity that I can with something like art, you know? Because for me with writing, I just never felt like my writing really connected with anybody to the same extent that my art did. So I felt it was much easier and better for me to just focus on art and stuff like video as well. More visual media I felt was more worthwhile to me than writing. That's not to say that I would stop writing, but I think it might take a bit longer for me to get to the path of writing that I would like to be at. Which is okay. I don't have to, you know, do everything all at once, despite what my brain keeps telling me. The mic peaking. I know. I know. I gotta figure out how the fuck to make audio better. Ooh, purple. Oh my god, it's my color. When it comes to coding, at least every project I've done is on my GitHub and employers can take a look at it. It's public to people I share it to, also on my resume. Very important. Right now I'm coding up a Gmail management service that allows me to manage my Gmail through the program rather than manually. That sounds awesome! Oh my god. As someone who loves organizing shit and making my life easier through stuff like that, oh my god, that sounds amazing. Keep at it. Keep doing it. I think maybe I'll do 15-ish more minutes. And then we'll call it a night. I can feel my vocal cords dying. I didn't really do myself any favors today. I was kind of scream singing in my car. and just blasting out my voice, which is really not good. And I should have remembered, like, oh, I'm gonna stream. Maybe I shouldn't exert my voice too much, but you live and learn. But yeah, it'd be good to rest my voice a bit. It's also very hot all of a sudden where I'm sitting right now. I don't know what the fuck happened. Usually it's freezing cold, but tonight it's very hot. I'm just so happy that I found a geode. Oh, that like it really makes me feel like I'm making good progress. I thought I was not doing that much great progress. Yes, I know, I'm fucking up the clusters, I don't care. I thought that I, you know, was just kind of faffing around in mining, but I'm glad that my faffing around has stumbled me upon the thing that I needed today. Yippee-ki-yay. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Got a side story in mind that I want to write about, though no guarantees because I may be lazy, which if you're interested, I guess I do. Yeah, I'd love to read that. Like, genuinely. I'm very... Whatever creative stuff you guys have, I would love to see it. You can always, like, tweet it out. And, what tag would you use? What's my... I have to... Let me look up my general tag. I forgot myself what it is. I guess my general tag is just my name. So, if you have any creative work that you would like to share with me, you just tag it with this tag right here and on Twitter, and I'll take a look. I'd love to see it. You got a lot of diamonds. It's pretty good oh, true. Thank you. I forgot myself how many diamonds I was getting. Careful not to break the ones that oh, I know. I should try not breaking them. It's not not a lot of calcite, but it's a good start. It's a good start. I think we're probably gonna need more, but if we need more, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, don't ever give up on certain stories that you have. I have one that's been like sitting on the back burner for literal years, and it was only recently that it finally started moving along into actually becoming a thing, which I can't tell you what it is now, so don't ask me, but it's like it's actually like gonna be a thing now. For the longest time I thought this is like not gonna get anywhere, like this is just another one of those like, oh yeah, we have this idea for something and I don't know if, you know, it's actually gonna like get off the ground or how much progress will be made on it. But now there's actual progress being made on it, and I'm very, very excited. And now just like knowing that, oh yeah, this is like a thing that's actually like being worked on. Well, now I'm like actually excited and motivated to work on it even more. Because if you have like a side story on like in like the back of your mind, and it doesn't really go farther than that, I feel like it can be really hard to keep that motivation of wanting to keep writing it. Oops. So having like a final goal in mind though, I think really helps. Because then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and then this and that, and yeah. Just very exciting to work on. The thing is, I'm not very comfortable with sharing creative writing pieces. Yeah, just DM me. Just DM me on Twitter. My DMs are open for the time being. Privatized posts or certain users can see it. Yeah, I think just DMing. I don't know if you can edit the visibility of specific posts. I haven't thought about that. But I think DM would be the best place. Prefer writing short stories because it's a lot more manageable. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more manageable. If only I could just not make grandiose plots and convoluted details. That'd be a benefit to me. But where's the fun in lack of torture? Okay, while we're here, might as well get the amethyst too. Bing bong bing bing. Learning how Twitter works, scary. I don't like encouraging people to use Twitter. I use it because that's just where everyone is. If you can only use it for what is it called? Notification purposes, by all means, go ahead. Gotta head out. Oh no! I'll try to get to writing the stories in a few days from now when I'm less busy. Yeah, of course. And maybe check in with the VOD. The beginning of the VOD. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you would like to see a surprise. Bing bong, bing ding. When the stream is over in like in a few minis. Dun, dun, dun. Bing. Oh yeah, I would also love to do you guys know like paint chat where like you get an online board and everyone draws all at once on the same thing? I feel like that would be really fun to stream. I love that stuff so much. I've only done it a few times before, but each time that I have, it's been super duper fun for me. It's like one of my favorite things to do, even though I like rarely ever do it. But it's so fun to draw with people on like the same page and kind of fuck around. I miss doing that. Oh my god. You know what I just remembered? I remembered this one game that I haven't thought about in years. Oh, what is it called? It's like, I think you can play as like a cat, but you're like a randomly generated looking cat, and then you spawn on a server and you're just a cat. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to try to find that on my downtime. Okay. Alright. I'm super duper happy with the progress we made. Yay! Oh, it's nighttime. Nice. Ooh, my voice is dead. My voice is dead. It needs to recover. Oh. So I will leave that there. Let me do my my sign on like this. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching. Let's switch to our new home base. Let's do that. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my new room. Couldn't be happier with it. I mean, I could, but as it is, I'm very happy with it. Whew. It was a fun night. I have a lot of fun playing Minecraft. I can't wait to put all of the materials that we've gotten to good use. Cat game, no clue. I will find it, and I'll mention it later, of course. Whew. Yes, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys. A lot of good discussions. A lot of deep talks, of course. I don't have anything else formally planned for this week. I don't know if I'll have time for another stream this week, but if I can, I'll make it happen. And if not, then I'll see you next week. We're probably gonna definitely go back to the Nuzlocke, retry that again. Some more Hollow Knight, of course. I miss playing that. And then Minecraft, definitely. So yeah, thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!